V, A, and again I, V, A, and again I, V, A, and again Ivan the Inspector!
Hi friends, Ivan the Inspector here. Today we're going to be inspecting planting an apple tree. Won't you come along and learn with me? That's great, let's go. Look at this. This right here is an apple tree. Later in the season, we'll have apples come off of it. We can pick them and eat them. Isn't that cool? I love getting apples for my yard. But hey, we need more apple trees. So today we're gonna plant some. This one was planted, oh, maybe 5 years ago or so. We're gonna plant one today and eventually it'll be that big. Isn't that cool? Come on over here, look at this. We've got our apple tree. It's got a little bag here and a little stick. Isn't that, whoa! Look at this, come here. Look at this, we've got a toad. Here, let me see if we can pick it up. Come here, Toad. Don't you want to be on YouTube? Oh, there we go. Oh, no, he jumped out my hands. Here, we'll do this. Okay, here we go. Come look at him. Wow. That's amazing. Whoop, here we go. He's so jumpy. Then we can call him Jumper. Whoa. It's always so cool whenever you can find an animal. You gotta be really nice to the animal, but I love checking them out. Isn't that so cool? There are so many cool animals in our world. Look at that. He's got little bumps on his back. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 little legs. And he loves to jump. All right, here we go. Let's move him out of the way. You can go over that way, buddy. Go be free. That was so much fun. I love finding animals. All right, back to our tree. So we've got this yard snacks tree. So we've got it in a bag. We've got a stick. So here's the deal, we gotta get this into the ground. So we got a spot right here and we need to dig a hole. And for that, we need a tool. We've got a shovel. All right, here we go. We're gonna dig ourselves a hole. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at that. Awesome. That's so much dirt. Look at this! Oh my goodness, we found a worm! Oh, that's awesome! Look at that! Wow! So cool, and it's covered in dirt? That's so much fun! Do you know there are worms all in the ground everywhere? That's so sweet. All right, here, we'll put them right there. You stay right there, buddy. We're gonna keep digging, and I love finding animals. So cool. All right. Dig. Did you know that in Minnesota we have 53 different species of trees that are native just to Minnesota? That's so many different species. And did you know in the United States we have 856? That's insane, so many different kinds. And there's a place called the Amazon, has 16,000 different kinds of trees. That's insane. So many different kinds of trees. But get this, in the world, which is really, really big, got 73,000 different kinds of trees. That's insane. There's so many different kinds of trees out there. That's so cool. All right, let's see. Got it about that deep. I think we need to keep going. Whoa, no, I kicked the tree. You stay there, tree. Don't need you falling apart. All right, here we go. Take that out, like that, get that, like that. All right, dig. Whew, look at that. We've got a hole. It's pretty deep. We've got some like roots or sticks sticking through and stuff. Isn't that so cool? We've got a big deep hole that we can put our tree in. So let's see if we can get the bag off here. Oh, look at this. This is gonna be so awesome. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can figure out how to gently get this bag off. I'm gonna keep all the stuff in there. Look at all of that. Actually, here, I have an idea. This is what we're gonna do. You ready for this? We're gonna put this in like this, and we're gonna cut the bag so that it all stays in there. Look at that, that is awesome. Here we go. See if we can get the rest of this out. Just open it up. let all of the extra stuff out. Here we go. Look at that. All right, we gotta bury our tree in there nicely. Oh, this stuff is so slimy. Look at that, that's so fun. All right, we'll push that all in. Make sure the tree is pretty straight. Look at that. That's looking pretty good. But now look at this. We've got all this extra space up top, which means we gotta put some more dirt back in it. Here we go. Let's do this. Take some dirt, fill in the hole. Oh, there we go. That's already looking so much better. Here we go. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, here. Drag some more in there. Looks good. Now, if you remember, trees are a plant. And it's very important that plants get three things. We need sunlight, which we have, it's right there. We've got dirt, which we have in there. And we need water. So we've got our handy dandy watering can right here. Ready for this? Let's give it some nice water. Oh, look, our worm is hanging out. Oh, he's disappearing. Look at him. Bye, worm. It's like, what is with all this water? So much rain today. Look at that. So the water will soak in and the tree will be able to drink that up. Isn't that awesome? So we got this short little tree. It'll eventually be that big, and someday it'll be this big. Look how big all these trees are. Look at all these tall trees. It's amazing. Some trees get to be super, super tall. Well, hey, I have an idea. Why don't we take a dance break? Come on, get up and dance with me. Let's go. I feel so much better after that dance break, don't you? Thank you so much for dancing with me. Hey, let's come look at some other trees. This is pretty cool. Look at this. We've got some leaves. So for a tree, we've got a trunk, we've got these branches, and then we've got these leaves. And look at this. The end of the leaf, end of the branch, we have a leaf. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? We've got the stem, and here you see all these little lines. Those are called veins. Just like us, did you know we have veins in our body? Well, we call those veins too. And then we've got the apex, which is the top of the leaf. So cool. So these initially in the spring grow green, right? And then in the fall, they change colors and they turn to brown and they fall to the ground. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? Trees are awesome. And look at this. Sometimes, unfortunately, trees end up dying. You end up having to cut them down, which is all right. You know, we just plant new trees, but look at this. So this was a giant tree that got cut down. And look at this, this is so cool. Do you see all of these lines? These are rings on the tree. And you can count the rings to figure out how many years old the tree is. And we're not gonna count all these, but let's look at this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got like 5. We're gonna do something called estimating. That's where we're gonna take a really good guess at how many this is, right? So we got like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. This tree was something like 50 years old. Isn't that incredible? It's even older than I am. And look at this, out on the outside of a tree, we've got something called bark. Kind of like what a dog does, right? Woof, woof. So we've got bark on the outside of the tree that protects the tree from stuff like wind and, you know, a hailstorm or something crazy like that. That's so cool. And what else do we have around here? Oh, here, look behind you. We got something really cool right here. This right here is called an evergreen. That means it's always green. So even in the winter, it's gonna stay green. And look at this. Sometimes trees lose branches. Look at this giant pile of branches. There are so many. You can use these for like a campfire or something. Doesn't that sound so much fun? Look at this, so many cool trees in our world. Isn't that awesome? Well, hey, thank you so much for coming along and learning about planting apple trees with me today. If you'd like to check out more of my episodes, type in Ivan the Inspector. Bye!
I-V-A, and again, I-V-A, and again, I-V-A, and again, Ivan the Inspector! I've been
friends, I'm Ivan the Inspector. Today we're going to be inspecting planting seeds. Won't you come along and learn with me? Great! Did you know that some of the fruits and vegetables, actually all of the fruits and vegetables that you eat are from plants? Isn't that cool? Well, today we are going to plant our own fruits and vegetables. Wow! Fruits and vegetables are so good for you. They have vitamins and they keep you healthy. Look at this down here. We've got everything we need to plant our own fruits and vegetables. We have some seeds, got planters, we've got a little spray bottle, and we've got some soil. That's another word for dirt. Let's look at all these different kinds of seeds that we have. Whoa! We have a sweetie tomato. That looks really good. A honeydew melon. That looks awesome. We've got some spaghetti squash. That's a fun word, spaghetti squash. What else do we have here? We have a zucchini. That's also a fun word, zucchini. We've got a yellow pear tomato. We've got a Roma tomato, all kinds of tomatoes. Look at this, we have a pea. We've got, look at that, basil. That's another fun word, basil. Oh, a watermelon. Have you ever seen one of these? They're big, but look how small the seeds are. That's amazing. We have a rainbow bell pepper. Look at all of the colors. What colored peppers do you see? We have red and yellow, orange, green, and last one, that's right, it's purple. That's cool, there are so many colored peppers. All right, what else do we have? What is a rabbit's favorite food? That's right, carrots. Those look so yummy. All right, last one, we have a cucumber. Isn't that awesome? We have so many different kinds of fruits and vegetables to plant. Wow, all right. We are gonna plant these seeds and these things. These are called planters. So we're gonna lay all of these out. Can you count along with me to count how many planters we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, keep going. 6, 7, 8, almost there, 9, and 10. Great job, we have 10 planters. All right, in order to plant these seeds into the planters, we need to put a couple of things in, but I have a great idea. Before we do that, why don't we take a dance break? Stand up and dance with me, come on. Wow, I feel so much better after that dance break, don't you? I think we're ready to plant some seeds now. All right, seeds need a couple of different things to grow. First thing we need is soil. It's another word for dirt. Whoa, look in there. Look at all of that dirt. All right, we're gonna pour some of this dirt into the planter. You ready? Here we go. Whoa! Wanna make sure I don't spill. Oh, I spilled a little bit, that's okay, here we go. Now fill it up with some of that soil. Whoa, that's looking good. Get in close and look at this. That looks awesome. All right, we're gonna spread the soil out just a little bit. That's looking good, that's looking good. All right, what kind of seed do we wanna plant first? Why don't we do, let's do the carrot, the rabbit's favorite. All right, so we're gonna open this up to get to the seeds inside. Here we go. Looking good, looking good. Rip it open. They're making it really difficult. Let's try this again. Oh, there we go. Look at all of those seeds. They're so tiny. Can you believe that they will turn into carrots? That's so amazing. All right, we're gonna take a pinch of seeds and put it into the planter. Do you see the seeds on there? We'll keep pinching them out here. There we go, it's looking good. Very nice. All right, so we have the seeds in the soil. I'm gonna push them down just a little bit. We'll get them covered up, surrounded by the soil. Very nice, that's looking good. All right, so we have the first thing that the seeds need, that's soil. The second thing they need is water. So we've got this handy dandy water bottle to make sure that the soil is just a little bit wet. It'll be perfect for the seeds. All right, you ready? Okay, this was working earlier. I don't know if it, oh, okay, it is working. All right, here we go. Let's get just a little bit of water on the soil. Oh, that's looking good. Awesome. Let's plant another one. What do you think? All right, let's take the soil and we're gonna dump it into the planter. There we go, looking good. A little more. Yep, a little more. Oh, that's looking great. Let's spread out that soil a little bit. What should we plant next? What about a cucumber? Yeah, let's try it out. All right, we'll open up the seeds. Whoa, look how different those look. They're a lot bigger than the carrot seeds. That's awesome. All right, let's take a couple of each of these and we'll drop it into each section of the planter. We drop a couple in because sometimes the seeds just don't grow. So if we put a couple in, we've got a better chance of getting a plant. Couple more. Oh, let's get one more in this last one. Oh, that's looking great. All right, let's push these down into the dirt just a little bit. There we go, looking good. Looking good, there we go. Tucked away there, perfect. All right, so the seed has soil. What was the second thing that he needed? That's right, it's water. Let's take our handy dandy water bottle, give it a couple of squirts. That's awesome. All right, I think we can plant one more. What do you think? Let's try planting the rainbow peppers. There's so many different colors on them. All right, here we go. We're gonna dump in the soil. Whoa, some fell out. All right, here we go. We're gonna spread it out. Let's open up the bell peppers, or should I say the rainbow bell peppers. All right. Oh, interesting. The seeds aren't different colors, they're all the same. But they're gonna change into different colors when they turn into peppers. How cool is that? All right, we're gonna take a couple of each of these. I'm gonna put them in each. There we go, just like that. Oh, we got a bunch in that one. There we go. Last one. Perfect, and we're gonna tuck them in tight. Perfect. Cover that up like that. Cover that up like that and like that. All right, so it has soil, and then the second thing it needs, that's right, it needs water. Here we go. Excellent. All right, the last thing that these seeds need is one, they need warmth. It's kind of cold outside, so I'm gonna bring them inside. The last thing that it needs is sun. Did you know that plants get energy from the sun? That's awesome. All right, I have something really cool to show you. Come here. I planted these about a week ago. Look at them. We've got these little things. These are called sprouts. It means the plant is starting to grow. Can you believe that? It's sticking out of the soil. If we keep taking care of these, we're eventually going to have some fruits and vegetables to eat. Isn't that awesome? Wow, look at this one. It's got a couple leaves on it. I can't wait to eat the vegetables that we grew. Wow. Well, thank you so much for coming along and learning about planting seeds with me. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, type in Ivan the Inspector. Bye!
And again, and again, and again, Ivan the Inspector! And again, and again, and again, Ivan the Inspector!
Hi friends, I'm Ivan the Inspector, and today we're going to be inspecting planting a garden. Won't you come along and learn with me? That's great. Well, we're here in my garden. Look around. There's so much dirt everywhere. We're going to plant plants all over this. Isn't that cool? Come down here and look at this. Last week I planted some corn. Look at that. We've already got a little bit of green. We call that a sprout. It's starting to grow. Can you believe that this plant is going to be as tall as me someday? That's so awesome. It's going to be knee-high by the 4th of July. Well, hey, let's look at some tools that are going to help us out, because we know we always got to have tools. Wow, we've got so many of them. They're being held in what we call a wheelbarrow. It helps us bring stuff all over the place. Let's look at some of the tools we have here. Whoa, this is called a rake. What colors do you see? We've got brown, and we've got black. Great job. What else do we have? Oh, right here we have a hoe. What colors do you see on this one? Got orange and black. Great job. Let's see, what else do we have here? Look at this. This is a sprinkler. It's gonna help water our plants. So cool. What else do we have? Oh, look at this. It's a tiny shovel. What colors do you see on this one? We've got green and we've got silver. Great job. Those are all the tools that we're going to use to help us plant a garden. Well, hey, do you remember in one of my earlier episodes, we planted a bunch of seeds? Look at all of them. You know what? I think I'm going to bring in one of my friends, a junior inspector, to help us out. Piper, come here. Hi, Piper. How old are you?
Brenda, how old are you?
Well, how old am I? I am 30. Isn't that old?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so old. Well, hey, look at all these plants, Piper. What color are they?
Green.
There's so much green. They're getting really big, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, let's see, what kind of plants do we have? What kind do you think this is?
Cucumber.
That's right. They're cucumbers. They're getting so big.
Mm-hmm.
What about this one?
Rainbow bell pepper.
Wow, they're going to be so colorful, aren't they?
Yeah.
What? Oh, look at this one. What do you think this is?
Lettuce.
Lettuce! Wow, that's so awesome. We have so many different plants to put in the ground, don't we?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what would be fun? What if we took a dance break?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. Come on, let's dance. Wow, that was so much fun. Thank you for dancing with me, Piper. You have some great dance moves.
Thanks.
Hey, do you think we can start planting some plants now?
Yeah.
All right, well, before we start, we got to get our gloves on.
Yeah.
Whoa, what color are your gloves?
They're pink and there's a unicorn.
And a
with
unicorn?
scooter.
Do you think I could put these on my hands?
No.
No, they're a little too small, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. Why don't you put on yours?
I can't do it.
You can't do it? Well, here, how about I help you out? You ready? I'm gonna go like that. Looking good.
There.
Here's one. Whoop, whoop.
Oh no.
There you go.
Oh no.
Put your finger in, you got it. There we go, that's fine, that'll work. Put your finger in, so it goes. There we go, there we go. Ready?
Got it.
There we go. All right, I'll put mine on. Do you think I can put mine on by myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, here we go. What color are my gloves? What do you see?
Yellow and black.
Yellow and black. Great job. That's awesome. All right. So we've got our gloves on. Looking good, right?
Yeah.
Now, let's go over and grab some tools. We got to prepare the soil. Come here.
Okay.
All right, first thing we're going to need is a rake. I've got my rake. Do you have one?
I have this one.
Look at that. All right. we're gonna plant them right here. So let's take our rake. We're gonna rake the ground. We wanna get a nice and level ground for us to plant our seeds in. That's looking good. Great job, Piper. All right. There we go. We've got a nice flat level ground, so we'll plant them all here. All right. Let's see, what tool do we need next? I think we need a hoe. I've got one of those. You want to grab your
have a hoe.
You want to grab your shovel?
Yeah, do this one.
Let's do that. All right, so we're gonna make a little bit of a trench.
I do like this.
That's great. Make a little bit of a trench.
Yep.
Just like that. Looking good. Looking good, Piper. All right. There we go. We've got our trench. Let's
Okay.
pull some of these rocks out. We don't need those. All right. So we've got all of that. Hey, do you think you could go grab the cucumber plant?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get the cucumber plant. Great job, Piper. All right, first thing we'll plant is cucumbers. So we've got our little shovel, and you've got one too. All right.
Yes, woo.
So let's start digging a hole right there. Do you see all the ants?
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many of them.
I know.
That's so fun.
Look, there's another.
That's
Whoa.
right. All right, you keep digging, looking good. So remember, plants need 3 things, and the first thing they need is soil.
Yeah.
That's another word for dirt.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna put it in the dirt. The second thing it needs is sun. Thankfully, it's really sunny out, isn't it?
Yes, it's a little cold.
It's a little cold. Well, maybe you should try wearing long sleeves. All right, here we go.
No, it's hot out.
It is hot out. All right, we're gonna dig this down. The third thing that these plants are gonna need is water. So we'll make sure that they have water. All right, look at this, Piper. Why don't you grab a magnifying glass? Let's inspect this. Look at that hole.
Ooh.
You think it's ready for the plant now?
Yeah.
I think so too. Here, we'll put one of these in. So we're just gonna gently pull it out, and we're gonna put that in. Great job, that's looking good. And then we'll fill in the dirt around it, pat it nice and tight. Look at that! We planted our first cucumber plant.
Ooh.
Great job, Piper. Which one should we plant next?
The rainbow bell pepper.
Yeah, why don't you go grab the rainbow bell peppers?
There's only one of them.
That's right, so we will plant that one. All right, so what do we have to do next?
Get another shovel and dig another
That's right, so let's dig it right around here. There you go, looking good. Looking good.
There's no ants in this one.
No ants in that one. Here, let's dig a little farther over. Let's go right here.
Yeah.
Let's dig right there. I'll do the first scoop. There we go, you wanna get some more?
I did an even bigger scoop.
That's right, you got an even bigger one. Here we go. Let's open that up. I'll get a couple more scoops out. Alrighty, now we're ready to plant the rainbow bell pepper.
Windy.
It is windy. Do you want to put this one in here?
Yeah.
Very gentle, very careful. Let's get that in the hole. Excellent, excellent. And then let's put some dirt around it. Oh, that's looking great. That's super good for the rainbow bell pepper.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, do you think we could get one more planted? What's our last one?
Lettuce.
Lettuce. That's right.
There's so many of it.
There is a lot. It's really big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's even bigger.
That's right. We're gonna have to dig a bigger hole. Let's dig it right over here, Piper.
Okay.
Ready? I'll get the first dig.
I'll do a huge one.
Oh, let's see a big one. Wow, that was great. All right, I'll do the next one. You ready? There you go. Looking good. The plant is pretty big, so we need a big hole.
Yeah.
That's right. We'll get another scoop in here.
That's good.
That's good. Do we think that'll fit?
No.
We'll do it. Let's do it a little bit deeper. How about a
Okay.
little bit deeper? Here we
Yeah.
go. Hey, look at this. I think we found a worm. Whoa, how cool is that?
So cool.
Found a worm. All right, here, we'll put him down right there. You can stay there, Mr. Worm. All right, Piper, are you ready to put the lettuce plants in? All
Yeah.
right, here we go.
Very gentle.
Yeah, very gentle. Put it down. Excellent. And we'll fill it in with some dirt.
I just saw an ant go there.
An ant? No way.
Yeah.
All right, we'll settle that in. How does that look, Piper?
Good.
That looks so awesome. All right, so we've got the soil. We've got the sun. What was the last thing that they need?
Water.
Water. Hey, let's grab our watering cans.
I have this little one.
Yes, you do. I've got a bigger one. You ready? Let's water the plants.
That's what I'll water the rainbow bell pepper.
That's a great idea.
I'm gonna
Put some
water
there.
the lettuce one.
And then put a little bit on the lettuce.
Ooh.
There we go. Oh, that's looking great.
Wow.
I can't wait to see the plants that we get. Well, hey, let's come look over here, Piper. Let's go explore some of the rest of the garden. We can check out what we have growing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at this, Piper. Do you know what these are?
Strawberries.
Strawberries.
I love strawberries.
Really?
Yeah, they're so juicy.
So juicy and delicious.
I had some for breakfast today.
Did you really?
Yeah.
No
I
way.
had some pancakes.
All right, I'm going to take
Chocolate
this.
chip pancakes.
Chip pancakes? I love chocolate chip pancakes. Did you have syrup on them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love syrup. Well, hey, do you think we can find a red strawberry in here?
I see a lot.
Well, look at this one. Look at that!
Whoa.
It's a red strawberry. Can you believe we grew this?
Yeah, we
That's so
grew
cool.
it a lot.
That's right. I'm gonna try it. Do you think that's okay?
Yeah.
Ready? Mmm. That's so good. I can't believe we grew that. Wow. Well, thank you so much for coming along and learning about planting a garden with us. If you'd like to watch more of my episodes, type in Ivan the Inspector. You ready to say bye? Bye!
I-V-A, and again I-V-A, and again I-V-A, and again Ivan the Inspector! I-V-A, and again I-V-A, and again I-V-A, and again Ivan the Inspector!
Hi friends, I'm Ivan the Inspector, and today we're going to be inspecting harvesting a garden. Won't you come along and learn with me? Great! Well, you might remember at the beginning of the summer we planted a garden, and look at it now! We watered it, it got sun, and now we have all of these plants. And guess what? It's time to actually pick the vegetables. It's going to be so much fun. Let's see what kind of fruit and vegetables we have around here. Look at this. This right here is called a squash. Look how big it is. Can you believe that we made that from a tiny seed? That's so awesome. Well, there's a word we need to learn about, and that word is ripe. That means it's ready to be harvested. This one is not ripe yet, so it's not quite ready. But let's see what else we can find around here. Let's see. Whoa, look at these. Do you see all these little green things? These are tomatoes. But you might be saying, wait a second, those aren't red, they're green. Well, it means they're not ripe yet. They actually start out green and they eventually turn red. Let's see, what else do we have here? Hey, come in here, look at this. We've got some red tomatoes. You see that one? Look at that. I think that means it's ready to harvest. All right, we're gonna pull it off. Oh, look at that. That looks so cool. I wonder how this tastes. Mmm. Tastes like a tomato. And look at that. You can see the little seeds. Isn't that cool? So we planted a seed, we got a tomato, and there are more seeds in it. We could plant those if we wanted to. All right, I'm gonna put that in there. Let's see, what else do we have? Whoa, look at this. Oh my goodness, this plant is something you have probably seen, but it looks a little different. Any idea what it is? It's lettuce. Here, I'm gonna break off a little piece. Tastes like lettuce. Oh, that's great. What else do we have here? Oh, look at this one. What is this? This is also lettuce, but it's a red-leafed lettuce. Let's take a little bit of that. Yeah, it also tastes like lettuce. Awesome. What else can we find here? Whoa, look at these. These are getting big. These are Roma tomatoes. They're not quite ready to pick yet either, but they're getting pretty big. Let's see, what else can we find here? Well, look at all of these big leaves. These are gonna be pumpkins. But they're not quite ready to be picked yet. We'll pick those later, I promise. Look at this plant. This is one of my favorites. It's got all of these itty bitty flowers on it. This is a basil plant. The leaves make this kind of spice that you can cook with. Ready? Mmm, tastes like basil. Mmm, so good. All right, what else can we find? Let's see here, let's see. I'm looking for something specific. There's gotta be something in here. Whoa, come here. Look what I found. All right, we gotta figure out how to get back into here. Look at this giant cucumber. It's huge. Oh my goodness, that might be the biggest cucumber I've ever seen. All right, let's see if we can pick this off here. Guys, we'll try twisting it a little bit. Oh, have you ever seen a cucumber this big? I don't think so. That is gigantic. We can cut that up and put it on some salads or eat it with all kinds of different things. Got a giant cucumber. What else do we have around here? Oh, look at this. We've got a pepper coming in. Look at that, it's kind of yellowish. Oh, that looks great. Hey, you know what would be great? Why don't we take a dance break together? Why don't you get up and dance with me? Come on. I feel so much better after that dance break. Thanks for dancing with me. All right, we've got one more kind of plant to harvest. Come with me here. You gotta watch your step. Got a lot of squash plants around. Gotta keep stepping through. Ho, ho, ho. Look at these plants. Do you know what these plants are? That's right, it's corn. We've got all kinds of different corn. Look at this. This one's even taller than I am. It's huge. Well, this whole thing we call a stalk. It's a corn stalk. Got a couple of different parts here. So up here, this is called the tassel. This is what fertilizes the corn so that they grow. If you look down here, this is the actual corn. This is the part that we're gonna take out. You see this top part here? This is called the silk. That looks so awesome. All right, so we talked about the word ripe. Right, it means that it's ready to be picked. For corn, we want to find the silk that is brown. So look at this. We've got some brown silk. That means it's ready to be harvested. So we're gonna take this up and pull it out. Oh, look at that. Have you ever seen corn like this before? It looks so cool. All right, we're gonna open this up. Oh, look at all of that. You see that? So cool. All right, let's open this up. See what we find inside. Gotta pull off the husks, that's what this part's called. Look in there! Do you see the corn? That looks amazing. Maybe you've eaten some of the corn like this. We call it corn on the cob. Open it up like that. Take off some of the silk. Yeah, wipe it off a little bit. Doesn't that look great? Let's try it. Whoa! That tastes so good. You eat these little parts called kernels. Isn't that great? All right, I'm gonna put that in my bucket for later. Let's see if we can pick a couple more. Let's grab this one, toss that in the bucket. This one looks good, see? The brown silk. Let's see if we can pull that off. Excellent, and how about one more? There's gotta be another one here somewhere. Look at this one. Pull that down. All right, we'll toss that in our bucket. All right. So there's a couple different ways you can eat corn. You can eat it straight off the cob, which I just did. Tastes amazing. A couple other ways you can do it. Number one, some people like to boil it. It's where you put the corn in really hot water and it makes it taste really good. My favorite way though is to put it in a grill. So we're gonna grill some corn. Come on, let's go. Here we are at our grill. All right, so if you've ever seen a grill before, they're very hot, so you gotta stay far away from them. But we're gonna open this up. I threw some corn on here earlier. Oh, look at that. They've gotten kind of brown. Doesn't that look great? All right, we're gonna roll these over a little bit. We're using these little mitts so that it doesn't burn our hands. Oh, look at that. That's starting to look good. All right, I'll put this over here. I'm gonna use both of the mitts to peel off the husks here. There we go. Layer by layer, little by little. There are so many layers. Do you remember what this top part was called? That's right, it's called silk. All right, open it up. Oh, it's steaming, look at that. Oh, it smells so good. All right, we'll get the rest of this off. Put this down like that. All right, put that over. All right, a bunch of different things you can do with corn. One of my favorites is we could put on a little bit of butter. Butter makes everything better. Butter, better, butter, better. All right, we're gonna put some of this on here. Oh, lost a little bit. It's okay, we'll keep going, keep going. Show must go on. See, that looks kind of shiny. Oh, this looks so good. All right, it's gonna be a little hot, so we're gonna blow on it to cool it off. You ready to try our grilled corn? Here we go. Oh, wow. That tastes so good. Some of our corn on the grill. That's great. Well, hey, I have a lot more harvesting to do, but thank you so much for coming along and learning about harvesting a garden with me. If you'd like to check out more episodes, type in Ivan the Inspector. Bye.
I-V-A, and again, I-V-A, and again, I-V-A, and again, Ivan the Inspector! I-V-A, and again, I-V-A, and again, I-V-A, and again, Ivan the Inspector!
Hi friends, I'm Ivan the Inspector, and today we're going to be inspecting picking apples. Won't you come along and learn with me? Great, let's go. Look at me, I'm a farmer. Or, hold on. Look at me, I'm an apple. That's so much fun. Hey, come on, let's go. All right, we're here at an apple orchard and they have so many different things. Look at all these flowers. Oh, they look so beautiful. Did you know they grew these here? Oh, that's so cool. Look, come on over here. Look at this. We've got flowers called sunflowers. Yeah, they look a little sad and droopy right now. And look at this. We've got some berries. They're raspberries. Have you ever eaten raspberries before? Did you know they grow on a bush? Isn't that cool? Let's see what else we have around here. Look at these. Do you know what these are? That's right, they're pumpkins. Oh, they look great. Look at this one. This one's huge. It looks different than these. What color are these? That's right, they're orange. But what color is this one? It's white. Have you ever seen a white pumpkin? Oh, that's awesome. Let's see what else we can find around here. Look at this. One of my favorite things. What is this? Yeah, it's a lawnmower. What colors do we see here? Got yellow and black. Great job, a yellow and black lawnmower. And look at this. What is this on the back? It's a trailer. You can use it to carry things. I wonder what kind of stuff they put in these crates. Look over here. There are so many apples. There's gonna be hundreds and hundreds of them. That looks awesome. Well, guess what? We're gonna get to go pick our own apples. Come on, let's go. It's gonna be so much fun. So, apples grow on trees. In fact, look, behind me here. We've got some apples in the tree. So we're gonna go find our special kind of tree, and we're gonna pick some apples, and then we're gonna pay for them, and we're gonna take them home, and we're gonna eat them. It's gonna be awesome. All right, we gotta go in through here, through the gate, and we gotta find our specific kind of tree. So, did you know there are tons of different kinds of apples? Yeah, they all have different names, and they might look different. They might taste different. So I have a favorite kind. It's called Honey Crisp. Oh, it is so good. It is delicious. It is sweet. It is tasty. So we need to find Honey Crisp. Now, the very nice person who owns this farm told me that we need to look in rows 6 and 12. You got that? We got to remember it. Row 6 and row 12, because they organize the apples by row so that you can go find it. Isn't that great? So we're gonna find some apples, we're gonna pick them, we're gonna put them in a bag, and it's gonna be awesome. I've got my handy dandy bag. Where did I put my handy dandy bag? Is this a bag? No, that's my magnifying glass. Here we go, we've got a handy dandy bag. All right, let's start over here. Do you remember what number we needed to search for? That's right, it was 6 and it was 12. So let's look here. We've got 18. Is it higher or lower than 18? It's lower, right? Let's keep going down. 17, 16, and 15. Okay, I think we gotta keep going this way. We can do this. We can figure this out. What else do we have? Oh, we jumped down to 13. We're getting close. 13. Oh, look at this. We made it to 12. There's even a fly on there. Hi, Mr. Fly. Do you live here on the number 12 sign? I guess so. All right, well, we made it to 12, so we gotta go and we gotta look for some apples. Look at this. We got some apples on the ground. Oh, that doesn't look as good. All right, we're not gonna take ones off the ground. We need to find some on the tree, all right? So, gonna keep moving on. We're gonna look for a nice big tree, and we're gonna look for some really yummy red apples. Doesn't that sound great? All right, let's keep walking, see what we get. Some of this stuff might be a little picked over. Look at all the apples on the ground. Wow, there's gotta be 100 of them all over the place. That's so cool. All right, we gotta find a good tree here. We're looking for a nice big, full tree. Some nice big juicy apples. So come in here, look at this. We've got some smaller apples. You see this? Really tiny one, or look at these. Isn't that crazy? They start off so small. We don't want to pick those. Those wouldn't taste good yet. We gotta make sure that they're nice, big, full, and red. Do you remember a word we talked about in gardening? It's ripe. Ripe means that it's ready to be picked and ready to be eaten. So we gotta find some ripe apples. All right, we're getting better. We're getting there. We're getting there. Look at, oh, now we're getting somewhere. All right, come on in here. We got to kind of dig our way through the tree. Look at these apples. Okay, this is where we're gonna start picking stuff. I'm feeling good about this. So let's get everything moved out of the way. Here we go. Got to work for it. That's how you know it's good. All right, so we're gonna take this apple, poop, and we're just gonna pop it right off the branch. Look at that, it's nice and red. Oh, it looks really tasty. Really, really tasty. All right, so I'm gonna take this, we're gonna put it in our bag. There we go, we got our first apple. Let's keep going, see what we can find. Okay, that looks nice. Oh yeah, just gonna twist it. That's where you spin it, it pops right off. Look at that. Put that in our bag, and we're just gonna keep picking apples. Here we go. Oh, that looks really good. All right, here we go. Twist it off. I think we should taste the apple, don't you? Oh, that is so good. That's such a tasty apple. It's my favorite. It's called Honeycrisp. All right, let's keep it picking a couple more. All right, let's go on to the next tree here. Let's see. Well, hey, I've got an idea. Why don't you get up and let's take a dance break together? Come on, let's go. I feel so much better after that dance break, don't you? Come on, let's go this way. So we got a couple apples. Do you remember we talked about there were actually 2 rows with Honeycrisp? There was 12, right? We went to that one. What was the other row? Do you remember? I think it was smaller than 12. Was it 7? No, it wasn't 7. It was close to 7 though. I think it was 6. Do you remember that? Row number 6. Let's go get some apples from row number 6. Can you count up to 6 with me? Let's start at 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Way to go. Row number 6. All right, let's see if we can find it. So we were at row 12 with the fly. Looks like numbers go higher that way. So they must go lower this way. All right, let's go. Ready? Hey, you know what we haven't done before? Do you think we could count backwards? Yeah, let's do it. All right, so we had 12 and then 11. Very good. 10. Hey, this one has a fly too. Okay, it flew away. All right, never mind. Here we go. 10, 9. Good. 8. Hey, look. It even says Honeycrisp. Oh, that's awesome. 8. Oh, flies. 7 with a fly. And look at that, we made it to 6. All right, come on, let's go. Let's see if we can find some apples here at number 6. Okay, look at all those. That one's really tall. All right, it's looking good. Looking good, we're getting there. We gotta find the nice big apples. Some big red juicy apples. All right. Seeing some potential here. So where it really helps to be tall can reach all the way up. All right, and twist. And pull. Oh, look at that. We got another one from row 6. We'll add that to our bag of apples. All right, I'm hoping we can find some more big red ones. We got to be getting close here. All right, feeling good. There's some bigger ones. Still waiting for it. Oh, here's a good one. Look at this. Look at that, nice and red. We're gonna twist it, twist, 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 and then pull. Pop, and it pops right out. Look at that. All right, let's see if we can find one more apple together. Let's find one more apple. We gotta make sure it's a good one. Remember what we're looking for? We're looking for red, looking for juicy and tasty. Oh, I'm feeling good about this spot. This looks like a lot of them. Wow, look up here. There are so many of them right by each other. And they all look really red. Hey, let's take this one right here. This has got our name on it. It says Ivan the Inspector's apple. Try and twist, twist, twist and pull. There we go. Let's put that into our bag. Look at that, we've got a bunch in here. Hey, you think we can count these together? Ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We've got 7 apples, isn't that great? Well, hey, I've got a lot more apple picking to do. In the meantime, if you'd like to check out more of my videos, why don't you type in Ivan the Inspector. Bye.